Sure. My name is Thomasina Farrar. My website is MusicMoviesThoughts.com.
Hey,
How
Thomasina.
are you, Sydney? Hi. First of all, I want to say Team Philly.
Yes, Team Philly. I hear the Philly accent. Totally reminds me of my mom. I love it. Like,
Yes.
Philly girls all the way.
What part of Philadelphia? Awesome. What part of Philadelphia? What
She's
part of
from
Philadelphia?
she's from
You
Germany.
know? Germantown, nice. I grew up in
Yeah.
North Philly, so not far.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
So speaking of growing up, when I was growing up, the slasher horror genre was filled with primarily white casting. It was whites in the leads, and it wasn't diverse like this movie. I was so excited to see a woman of color in the lead role and leading such a diverse cast. How important was that for you? And did it influence you taking or accepting the role at all?
Oh, thank you. It absolutely did because you don't see, like you said, historically the scream queens being half anything really, So it was such a great opportunity for me to not only delve into this whole world and experience a character that's a complete departure from any of the characters I've played in my career. She's very internal and like not as bubbly as I am, and it's darker and there's a weight to her. I love being Makani and carrying this really great film that emphasizes what it means to be a human being and like we have such a diverse cast, like you said. It's so great and it's so powerful, and it doesn't lean into that. It's not making it like a performative thing of like, oh, here's the diverse cast. Like, see what we did? We checked a box. It's not like that at all. It's no, these are great people. We got the best actors, and here you go. Like, this is what the world looks like. You know what I mean? Like, these kids would be hanging out with each other, of course. So, yeah.
Awesome. And it was very easy. It wasn't just like out there. It was very subtle. I also want to ask these teens, one of the things that was just astounding to me, and I was so glad I watched it at home because I was literally yelling at my TV, like, why is everyone sleeping so soundly? Why isn't anyone waking up? The killer is literally creating collages, setting timers, taking phones. There are all these things going on. So I have a fun question for you. Rather, have you ever thought of an escape plan if you had to face an intruder? Like, have you ever thought of how you're getting out of there? And do you sleep that soundly in real life?
You know what? I actually have totally thought of escape plans. I remember recently, I was in Joshua Tree with my boyfriend, and we were staying at an Airbnb, and we're both actors, and we like have overactive imaginations, of course. So we were thinking like we're isolated in this desert, right, at this beautiful house, but we're like, what if somebody's at the door? And we just like kind of psyched ourselves out, and I was like, okay, let's just go to sleep. And I could not sleep, and I woke up and I was like, babe, I think I hear something. He was like, what? And I'm like, wait, it was nothing at all. But of course, I'm thinking like, okay, the car's this way. Where are my keys at? Like, yes, yes, I have.
Okay, well, they're telling me to wind it down. I just want to say I appreciate you so much. I'm very proud again to see you in this lead role, and thank you for interviewing with me today.
Oh, thank you
Continue
so
success.
much.
You're
Lovely to
welcome.
meet you.
Love you. Take care.